Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and we're here with the first place deck profile from our invite-only tournament we had this past weekend. What's your name and what'd you play?
My name's Steven Southerlands, and I play Virtual World this weekend.
Alrighty, virtual best deck?
It's alright. It bricks a little bit sometimes, but the one thing I do know about this deck is when it goes off, it's going off, and Shin Shin is a heck of a card. So we play 3 Lulu.
Okay.
We play 3 Gigi. We play 3 Lao Lao, 3 Lili, and 2 Nan Yan. There's another one that people are playing. I just didn't think that it was very relevant to play. But you have to play all these names. Like, these names are important. You need to see names in your opening hand, and if you don't get them, like one of the games, I literally drew like all spells and traps in Nibiru. And somehow I still won that game, but these cards are very mandatory at these ratios if you want to play the deck.
Okay.
We also play 3 Ash Blossom. I only played 2 Ghost Spell and then 2 Nibiru for some of the hand traps I'm playing. And then I did some weird stuff. I played 2 Gamma and 1 Driver because I got tired of opening 2 Gamma every time I was playing.
I feel like a lot of people are going to 2 Bell anyways this format, and I've seen a few people play this at 2 and 3. Did you like this ratio better than playing the 3-1?
So I like playing this ratio better. Like I said, I got tired of seeing double Gamma in my hand when it could be any other card in my deck. And with Nibiru, it's kind of the same thing. You don't really want to see multiples of that. And then the Bell was kind of just one of those things where, like, you just don't want to see too many hand traps in your hand in this deck. You want to see your names, and you want to see your spells and traps, because you can't combo without them.
Okay.
We played, this to me is the best card in the deck, 3 Quanglong. It searches a card, it gets other cards in your graveyard. I mean, it's great. We played 3 of this card. This card is pretty broken. It sets your spell and trap cards from your deck.
So basically just says get whatever you want on the field and get to rolling.
Yep, it says get rolling. And then we play 3 Desires, because I can't play 2. Some people recommend 2, but I think if you're going to draw cards, you might as well play 3.
So did you like Desires in this list? I've seen some people going away from it.
I love Desires in every single deck that I play, to be honest.
Okay.
I played 1 Called By. It's combo deck.
Should be banned.
You need it. 1 Emergency Teleport. I think you know why you play that. I mean, Lulu is probably the best starter card in the deck. I played 1 Feather Duster in the main deck. I didn't want to get blown out by traps. And this is kind of weird. I kind of just threw it in here just to have an extra card. I played 1 Forbidden Droplet in the main deck.
Ulti Droplet on top of that. Let's go.
I just wanted another way to break boards, to be honest, in the deck. If I seen it,
we had a lot of combo this weekend, so I could definitely see that.
I also played 2 Chi-Chi.
Okay.
And then I played 1 of this card. This card's actually pretty good. It's basically Monster Reborn in the graveyard, and it can get some of your brick cards out of your hand. This card and Shin Shin is broken against ABC, guys. Just so you know, we did have an ABC running around our locals.
Okay.
And then the last 2 cards in the main deck, I played 2 Imperm.
Oh. How'd you feel about Imperm?
For locals, is pretty good. Honestly, I think every deck in the game right now, you're going to rely on your normal summon for the most part. It's very good against Drytron. It's very good against Salad. I mean, it's just good against so many different decks right now. Definitely against Tri-Brigade. This card against Tri-Brigade, guys, is a blowout.
Alrighty, so is that 40 in the main or a little bit more?
It was actually 42.
42 in the main, guys.
I believe if you play Desires, you can get away with playing a little bit more cards. I played 1 Sulkin, 1 Crystal Wing. Literally made this just about every game that I didn't brick.
Okay.
The best card in the extra deck. This card shuts off just about everything. 1 Ravenous, 1 Vermilion Mech. I did play the Muddy Mud Dragon build. I think Dragoon's just too good of a card right now. Needs to be hit. We got 1 Stardust and 1 coral. This is very situational. Sometimes you want to make this card because you need the draw right away, and then sometimes you don't really care about the draw.
Okay.
So it really just depends. And then this card's actually pretty good. I didn't make it all weekend though. And then I played the break sword. This M7, I made it once, I think, but I didn't even use its effect. I just was trying to get something off the field. And then I played 1 fan, the Gaia Charger. I didn't play Zeus though, because I let somebody borrow my Zeus and I didn't get it back until before the tournament, and I didn't want to be one of those guys that was changing cards right before tournament started. The Dragoon and the Kaliga.
I mean, as long as you have this thing, it doesn't matter.
Right. And the Kaliga. And there's actually, I mean, other than putting the Zeus in, I don't think I'd make any changes to the extra deck. You could say that maybe you could cut the break sword, but I'm not quite sure about that, honestly.
This needs more testing.
A little more testing. I actually picked the deck up 5 days before locals, so
my God.
I learned it in just a few days. So then we have 3 Artifact Lancia.
Okay.
This card's a blowout against a bunch of the decks at locals we have running around. We got Phantom Knights and Eldritch and just all kinds of stuff running around. Lightning Storm.
Oh, prismatic lightning storms. I know it's hard to tell on the camera.
Yeah, I need 1 more. Somebody help me. 3 Ruler No More. I actually never sided this card in all weekend. 3 Strike.
Okay.
Never got to side it in. And then I played 3 Anti-Spell. And because we have a lot of spell decks that are locals, unfortunately.
Right.
And honestly, I never sided that card in either.
Okay.
But there's really not any changes I'd make.
I couldn't hear what you said.
That literally happens in every video, guys. But there's not any changes I would make to the main deck, I don't think. Side deck, some of the stuff is questionable. I did miss 1 card from my side deck. Pankratops is a card, and I couldn't figure out what I was missing, but that card is definitely good against just about every deck in the meta.
Resistance at 1. You got any shout outs you want to give?
I want to give shout outs to Fudge for kind of keeping the channel going, Gunner for recording this video and keeping the channel going, and everyone that showed up to locals this weekend. It was a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Alright guys, just stay tuned for the next video, and I'm out.